What do we need to be focusing on as a society? Let's leave all this government business aside. We've got two experts here who have dealt with different parts and components of the problem in their own personal ways. What do we need to be focusing on?
Children.
Dr. Hale?
I think we need to focus on children. I think we need to focus on the needs of children. I think we need to focus on the needs of families. And I think we need to try as much as we can, and as certainly as hard as we can, to help resolve some of the societal problems, for example, drug addiction, alcoholism.
But can government funding do that alone?
I'm not sure. Hale House started without any government, city or state funds, and we did quite well. I don't think it's the money. I think what we need is a commitment to our children. And I think without that commitment, we make idiotic statements like the children are our future, and not fully understand what that means because we're not ready to do anything about it. And until we're ready to put our lives on the line to protect children, then I think that's just meaningless rhetoric.
Mr. Gore, I remember a time, I'm sure you're young enough, you seem young enough to remember, in spite of your youth, a time when there was care, concern, older people in the community. I mean, almost with all due respect, I mean, you had Hale houses going way back, but
Absolutely.
The reality is you also had a network right there on the block, within the building, within the family. You know, the old story about somebody always looking out the window as something like a block sentry. You know, you couldn't go wrong. Even if you wanted to go wrong, there was always somebody sitting on top of you, some older person. What has happened to that for our young people today? Are young people still in that net of safety?
David, I'm not certain exactly what has happened, but I can give you my theory on the subject.
Yeah.
We need to re-embrace some fundamentals in our society. I think everybody senses that. We just don't want to say that out loud. It's not a government problem, nor is there a government solution. There will never be enough funding to solve the full range of human problems.
But why can't we say it out loud? I mean, it seems to me that the first step in mental health is being able to say, I've got a problem.
Because it sounds a lot better if I'm a public official to talk about the pragmatic things like adding police and balancing the budget or working to beef up my department than to saying maybe what you need to do is to find God.
But don't we expect that out of our public officials? We expect that out of their child welfare system. Well, my God, this is a problem. Take care of it. Government should take care of it. Don't we expect that, Dr. Hale?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I mean, when I say to you, we are quite willing to go private, obviously I am not expecting anything from government officials. I think government officials, if I may, government officials are my employees. And I want them to work well for me. They are not my leaders. I have voted for them, I pay their salary, and I want them to do what is right for all of us.
Okay, Dr. Hale, on that note, thank you very much. And we've been talking today about the rewards of being a foster parent and the needs of special children. And we've heard how children of narcotic-addicted parents and AIDS babies have been taken care of at Hale House. Prior to the recent crack explosion, practically all these children at Hale House were returned to their families. Today, this is no longer the case. Many of the children currently at Hale House need homes. Now, if you're interested in becoming a foster parent to one of their children, take down the number coming up in a moment on your screen. And if you'd like to support Hale House in other ways, you can call the same number. And remember, as always, we'd like to hear your thoughts on this and other subjects here at Best Talk. Please write to me. We'll read them on the air. David Lampel, care of Best Talk, 11 WPIX Plaza, New York, New York, 117. We'll see you next time on Best Talk.